Are you ready to be in a great mood today? Well, it's time that you get your smile on, get out of any funk that you might be in, because we are talking today about the benefits of resistance training. And that might not be the most fun thing to talk about, but guess what? We're going to do it in a way that makes you smile because, man, if you can smile today and enjoy your day, then friend, we are winning. Let's dive into today's episode. Hey, welcome to today's show, friends. I am pumped that you are here because we're diving in to the 5 best things. Well, maybe they're not the best things, but I believe there are 5 great things about resistance training and help you understand why resistance training is so good for you, your mood, your body, for you to hit your goals, for all the many reasons why resistance training is so good. Let's start off though and make sure that we clear all things up. What is resistance training? Well, resistance training is strength training. It is working out in a way where you are adding a force to whatever movement that you are doing. So that can be in the form of dumbbell, of resistance bands, of some type of a fitness machine. Many different things can be added to your workout, and they all come up in the way of then strength training, or in this case, we're talking resistance training. But what are really the benefits of it? So I want to go over, and there are a ton of benefits to strength training or resistance training. And one thing that we'll talk about down the road, and maybe another episode, is what's better for really burning fat. Is it cardio or strength training? And we'll dive into a full episode on that, really talk about why one is better than the other and why you should do both, but when you should do them and how you can really use them to your advantage. Today, we're going to talk about those 5 benefits of strength training as it relates to your fitness routine. And let's just start off with number 1. So I've got them written down here so that we can stay on topic. Because if you've watched any of the shows in the past, I'd like to give myself a little credit that I do pretty decent staying on task. But I think I have self-diagnosed, and I don't even know if it's the ADD or the ADHD, or maybe if I need to have meds for it or not. But a lot of times I like to talk about random things, and next thing you know, I get off topic. So I have to do good about staying on topic. So I've got my notes here, and we're going to talk about the 5 benefits. Let's dive in with number 1. Number 1, man, improved muscle function. The thing of it is there is no denying that you, and yes, it's true, me too, we're aging every single day. I wish there was a way that we could just, not age. But hey, that's the way that God made us. Every single day that we wake up, we are one more day older. And that's just the way it is. However, age truly is just a number. It doesn't mean anything other than how many years you've been on this planet. And so with that being said, when you add resistance training into your routine, you're going to have improved muscle function, which means that you're going to be able to do more with less pain. I'm really excited about that concept right there, doing more with less pain. And we will be bringing our gal, if you haven't met her yet, I'm going to be bringing her on the show. Her name is Carly, Coach Carly, as many of you know her as. But she works for us at FitBody. And a year ago now, she was appointed the head coach and lead of our FitBody Forever program at FitBody. FitBody Forever program is a program that specifically focuses on the age group 55 plus. And there is something that happens as we age where you do need to start training in a way that is going to really help you with that stage of your life. And so when we talk about doing more with less pain, improved muscle function, I love that because that's really what the sole focus of that group is. And we'll be bringing her on to talk about that. But our number 1 benefit that we're discussing today when it comes to resistance training is doing more with less pain and improved muscle function. Let's dive into number 2. It increased muscle mass. So I was kind of researching these different things and really getting ready to make sure that we bring some value to you today. And what I have found is that the average adult loses 3% of their muscle mass every year. Now, that's just the natural cause and effect of aging unless you do something about it. So when you resistant train or when you strength train, you are able to help combat the average of losing 3% of your muscle mass every year. So our number 2 benefit is increased muscle mass. And I don't really have these in any specific order. They're just really good things that you need to know as to reasons why you should be strength training. A lot of times I talk to people and they're like, well, I'm a runner, or I like to hike, or I like to bike. And those are all great things. And you should do those things. But I want to encourage you that if you're only running, or if you're only biking, or if you're only doing those things that are not adding that resistance to your training, these are reasons as to why you should be doing that. So number 1, improve muscle function. Number 2, increased your muscle mass. Make sure that we are combating that 3% loss per year. Number 3, stay protected from injury. Again, as you age, your body deteriorates. That's part of the natural process. So if we're not doing something to help combat that aging process, we have are more prone to getting injured. So this is going to help you with like aches and pains in your joints. It's going to help you make sure, like maybe you have tennis elbow or different pains. A lot of times you tend to, have you ever noticed, like when you wake up in the morning, if you do have those types of pains, they're much more prominent in the morning. But then as you go throughout the day and you start kind of loosening and moving your body, you then start to have less of that pain. Well, the reason why is like motion is medicine. And so when it comes to working out, a lot of times, and yes, in the beginning, if you do have those aches and pains, you might have to use lighter weight. But as you start training that body and teaching that body what it's capable of and building up all the different muscles around some of those pains, you're going to notice those aches and pains start to be less and less. And that's another huge reason why you want to make sure that you are adding strength training to your routine. And the big thing too is as we age, and it's just, I don't know what it is, but our bone density tends to dwindle. And as that bone density dwindles, it gets more brittle, and it just is a natural cause of aging. But then also too, something with that is your balance tends to get a little off. And strength training will help you keep increased bone density. It'll also increase your balance. It'll increase everything. It's going to improve your basically quality of life. So make sure that you are checking it out and adding strength training to your routine for the added bonus of staying protected from injuries that may occur. Number 4, which is a huge reason that many people add strength training or really any type of training to their life, which is to reduce body fat. Reduce body fat. The thing of it is our image is a direct reflection of how we feed our body and how we move our body. And so we need to make sure that we're being consistent, adding good nutrition to our body and adding good strength training to our body so that we can lower our body fat. Now, in many, many studies, it is shown that when you add strength training, such as adding dumbbells, kettlebells, all the different weights to your workout routine, that is going to help boost your metabolism. And in a lot of the studies, it will boost your metabolism better than any cardio exercise that you might do. Now, that's why at FitBody, we make sure that we add many dumbbell and kettlebell movements into your workouts, into your training, so that you can get that increased effect of your metabolism moving in the right direction. With the world that we live in today, so many things that we do is hurting our metabolism. The inconsistent of how we eat, with having huge meals and little meals and fast food and no food, all the different things that we do, it hurts our metabolism. And so when we can start to add that strength training, that helps our metabolism by burning more of the calories that we have, burning more of the muscle that we have. And then when that body has to go in there then and repair that muscle, it then also can help boost your metabolism. So I want to make sure that you understand, hey, adding more weight when you are working out to that routine is going to help increase your metabolism. When your metabolism increases, you burn more calories. When you burn more calories and you have your nutrition dialed in, you will lose more fat. So make sure that you are grabbing those dumbbells. It's not going to create those big, bulky muscles. So many people have this kind of wrong thinking, and it's been put out there that if you eat or drink protein and you lift the dumbbell, all of a sudden, next thing you know, you're going to look like some jacked person. I'll be honest, I lift dumbbells at least 5-6 times per week, and let's be truthful, you've seen many people that are much more jacked than me. So if I'm lifting dumbbells 5 to 6 times per week, and many times with a focus and intentionality on trying to grow my muscles, I don't think that you're gonna just by accident all of a sudden get big, bulk, and jacked, because if that happens, you need to tell me your secret, because I lift weights with intention of growing muscle, and I even at times struggle getting that big bulk muscle that I'm looking for. So if you all of a sudden start lifting weights and next thing you know, you look in the mirror and you're jacked, come talk to me, because we're going to start having conversations on what you're doing and maybe what I'm not doing. So don't worry about adding that muscle that you don't want. You're going to add the muscle that's going to make you look tight, toned, lean, and make you really feel better about how you look when you look in the mirror. Our last thing that I want to cover, the fifth benefit of adding resistance training to your routine, is improved mental health. Now, probably 5, 6, 7 episodes ago, we did a whole episode with our gal Anna about mental health and how important mental health is. Adding weights to your routine increases your mental mood. It increases your mental health, and it helps you stay positive. There's something, I don't know what it is, but it's just true. I can be in kind of a slum, kind of a down mood, and next thing you know, I'm going through my workout routine, and I'm grabbing those dumbbells, and I'm lifting them, or I'm pressing them, and next thing you know, number one, I can't think about any of the bad things that I was thinking about before, any of the things that were holding me down before, because I'm just focused on moving this weight. And then the next thing you know, when I get done with the workout, I just feel so good that I pushed my body to the max. I challenged my body to do what it could possibly do and do even more than it could do, so that my body would learn that it can grow and that it can get better. And that's one thing I want to challenge you with as well. When it comes to lifting weights and it comes to working out, it isn't just supposed to be going through the movement. It is supposed to be challenging your body. It is supposed to push you to the point where you feel like, I don't know if I can do any more, but I'm going to try. And that's how you're going to get results. So many times, and I hate to say it, and I've been guilty at times as well, we'll go to our workouts and we're wasting our time because you're not pushing yourself hard enough. And so one of the biggest things when it comes to resistance training, I need you to understand this. If you're going through your workouts and you're grabbing 5, 10, 12, 15-pound dumbbells, and it isn't causing you to have really muscle soreness, I want to challenge you to grab heavier weights. Because if you're doing your workout and you're not having any muscle soreness, or you're not getting that muscle to a point where it feels, and I don't want you to think like muscle soreness to the point where like, oh my gosh, my muscles hurt so bad. Like, that's not what we're talking about. But we're talking about like, man, my muscles, like I can tell right now they are working to the max. Like if you're lifting your weight and you do a set of 10 or whatever it is that you're doing, and you feel like you can get through all of them and all the sets relatively okay, and it doesn't really challenge you, you need to grab heavier weight, because that's not actually resistance training. That's just training your muscle. It's training your muscle in a way that your muscle can already be, has already been trained, and it can already do that. So if you want to challenge your body, grow your body, get better results with your body, you have to challenge it and push it past its comfort zone. You're going to do that by when you get to your one of your last reps, when you're working that weight, you really feel like you are challenged to get that last rep in. Now, general fitness knowledge across the room, don't drop the weights. Make sure that you are doing it in a way that is safe and effective for you though, but challenge yourself to be pushed to the max, and that's how you're going to get better results. That is why it is so important to add resistance training into your routine and make sure that it really can have a positive impact on your mood, on your results, and really on your life. So let's recap those 5 different benefits of resistance training. Number 1, improved muscle function, right? You're going to be able to do more with less pain. Number 2, you're going to be able to increase your muscle mass. We talked about how on average, the average adult loses 3% of their muscle mass every single year, and that's just the natural cause and effect of aging. So if now that we know that the statistic is 3% per year, it can be now our goal to make sure that we are beating the statistics and making sure that we are combating that muscle loss. Number 3, stay protected from injury. as we age, and if we don't challenge our body and increase our muscle, we're going to be more prone to injuries. We're going to have decreased balance, our bone density starts to dwindle, and we got to make sure that we are staying protected from injury. Remember, one of the things I said that I wanted to make sure I said again, because I do like it, it's that movement is medicine. Move that body, make sure that you are moving that body in a way that's going to impact your life for the better. Number 4, reduces body fat. There's nothing better than reducing your body fat, feeling confident in the one body that you have. This is our one body. And I tell you what, there's something to be said. When you look at someone and you can not really tell what the difference is, but you can just tell that this person is just, there's something about them that's better. It's usually their self-confidence. And their self-confidence always, I've never seen anybody really be working towards a better body, lose body fat, and then decrease self-confidence. It goes hand in hand. When you can decrease your body fat, you will increase your self-confidence. And that's really what we're after, increase self-confidence. And our 5th and final benefit of resistance training is improved mental health. Mental health is such a battle. There are so many things out there every day that are just weighing on us. Life is hard, from relationships to jobs to careers to all the different things that we have to kind of manage, juggle, and keep going in our life. Our mental health can take a toll. I was talking to a client the other day that works in the mental health industry and understands, like, she is helping people every day with their mental health. But the thing of it is she told me that at times she struggles with mental health. It doesn't matter who you are. There's no escaping it. Mental health is a battle, and you need to be proactive about making sure that you're changing your state of being to protect your mental health. So those are the 5 reasons. I hope that that's added value to your life. I hope that that makes you now want to just like, man, I want to go grab a weight. I want to lift a weight, because if I'm going to lift some weights, it's going to make me feel better about who I am. It's going to make me feel better about what I'm doing. It's going to make me have a better day. In those weights, when you lift them and you feel good, you're going to be able to get all the different funks and all the different moods that aren't really pushing you in the right direction out of your life and keep you on track for success. One of the biggest things I hear is that when I go to the gym, I don't know what to do. And that's really true. And I'll be honest, there's many times in my life that I've been that person where I didn't know what to do when I went to a gym. That was one of the leading factors that really pushed me towards wanting to open a gym and learn the things, because life is hard. We just talked about it. You've got all these different things that you have to manage, that you have to juggle. So that's why at FitBody, our goal is to make fitness not be one of those things that you have to manage, that you have to juggle. Literally, all you have to do is walk through the door. So at FitBody, it's 30-minute group training sessions. You walk in, you're going to have coaches that know you by name. They're going to help greet you. They're going to help you through your workouts. They're going to get to know your goals, and they're going to help make working out as easy as possible. So if you've ever thought to yourself, I want to start with health and fitness, I want to get on a good routine, but I literally don't know what to do when I go to the gym, I want you to find the link in the description of this video. You can grab a free week at FitBody. Like I've said many times before, I don't know if FitBody is going to be right for you, but I definitely have no clue if you don't try it. So I want to give you a free week, no obligation. Come try it out, see if it's for you, and find out if FitBody can help be that catalyst to help you have an improved and a better life. Hey, as always, go ahead, like, subscribe, and share to our Fit and Healthy Sioux Falls podcast. We're trying to grow our YouTube page. So if you are not watching or listening to this on YouTube, I want to encourage you, head to YouTube. We house our Fit and Healthy Sioux Falls podcast on the Sioux Falls Fit Body Bootcamp YouTube page. So go to that Sioux Falls Fit Body Bootcamp YouTube page, click the subscribe button, and make sure that you stay up to date with all the different episodes and all the different info that we're putting out for free for you, so that you can get better health and fitness results. Go out there, challenge that body today. Know that you're worth it, and know that you deserve it. Have an awesome day, friend, and I will catch you on the next episode of the Fit and Healthy Sioux Falls podcast. Bye, you guys.